All right, so I'm going to go through the process of creating a multi-view drawing for one of the parts in the puzzle cube. So I'm going to start off with IDW again. This time, when I click the base, I'm actually going to be looking for just one of my parts. I'm actually going to do the blue part as an example. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. Now, right now, the blue part is actually upside down. So I'm going to utilize this system here to fix that. So we're going to flip it like that. And then I'm going to change the scale. And I think we're going to go with 2 to 1. It's a decent size. And I'm going to put the front view right here in the lower left corner. Then I'm going to create my top view, and then my right view, and an isometric. I'm going to click OK. Now, for purposes of presentation and dimensioning, this part here, I'm going to double click. Let's bring this window back up, and I'm going to go ahead and select shaded. Only for the isometric, because we're not going to put dimensions on it. And that will change it to the proper color. Okay, so that's the first stage. Now I'll show you a little bit about dimensioning. In order to get the dimensioning to happen, you have to go to the Annotate tab up here. And then I'm going to go to Dimension. And I'm going to use the Dimension tool to start putting dimensions on the block itself. I'm going to use the bubbles to do that. So I'm going to create a dimension here, click OK, and I'm going to go from here to here and give it an overall dimension. That's my overall width. Once I have all the widths taken care of, which I do in this case, then I'll work on the height. So for this, I'm actually going to go from here to here for an intermediate height. And then I'm going to go from here to here for my overall height. And that takes care of all the height dimensions. The last thing I'll need in order to make this part is the depth. And there's only one dimension for this particular one, and that's from here to here. And there you have it. At this point, once I've gone through all of the width, all of the height possibilities, and all of the depth possibilities, I'm going to go ahead and save it. And I'm going to call it blue part, just like I did for my IPT, because this file is an IDW. So using the same name is perfectly fine. And that's how you create multi-view drawing with an isometric and then add dimensions.